Hey guys, it's Monday again, and today I cut a brown paper bag. This one happens to be one from Trader Joe's. As I was cleaning out my all of my stuff, cleaning out everything, I realized I have a lot of giblets and scraps, and I also have this fetish with apparently brown paper bags. So what I'm doing today is really not anything revolutionary. It's just how to get all of these bits of paper and scraps and giblets down onto a page. And then you can make your own personal journaling fodder or, ephemera that you want to kind of maybe cut into anything. You can cut it into designs like a heart, you can stitch around it, you can collage with it, but how to make your own collage papers. And as you see, all I'm doing is taking a glue stick and all of the papers that I have there in my muffin tin, and I'm simply gluing them down onto this brown paper bag. Now, I'm using a brown paper bag simply because that's what I had. Now, if you have say packing paper from an Amazon package, or maybe you have some newsprints or newspaper even, or how about a roll of wrapping paper? Any of those things will do just fine. All we are doing is just getting those things down, glued down, little notes that I had wrote on that for whatever reason I felt the need that I should keep them, and they were just totally clogging up the flow, and I have more giblets than I could possibly ever use. So I'm actually going to be doing this quite often, and this would also make, when you get all this paper down and the layers on it, you could really, you could possibly make like journal covers out of this. Or, you could make pages in your journal. All of these collage papers would be perfectly fine. It's just a matter of getting all of those bits and bobs down and recycling and using those in however you feel the need to use them. My hands do get glue stick stuck on them. Have you ever had like like when you set your glue, have you ever left your glue stick open? Yeah, Tiff does that from time to time. And the glue kind of gets a little hard. I don't know, kind of a little crusty, I guess, around the edges. Well, I was getting that glue all over myself here, and I had crap stuck to my fingers. And I hope you guys are having a good Monday. I know everybody is staying at home, and I just wanted something easy that maybe you and the kids could do together. If you have kids, grab them. Get them to glue all your scraps down, because really it's no rhyme or reason why you stick anything down. It's just a matter of getting all of those little giblets and pieces down onto something so you can create whatever you want to, whenever you want to do it. You've got all these great collage papers that are going to be ready. And if you don't have really like something large, like a big bag or like the roll of wrapping paper or whatever, you could also just do this on regular paper. It wouldn't hurt. It's not going to hurt anything. And then you can just have those ready and available to you whenever you get ready to make a journal or, collage the paper down. And you'll see here, I'm also using little fabric scraps. So the fabric scraps, they seem to be holding up just fine, gluing them down. If you wanted to use like gel medium, you could use that. If you have like Collage Paper, you could also use that. That's fine. The other one that people use, Mod Podge, that tends to be a little tacky for me. And it could be because I live in a humid area, but that always seems to stick, opposed to like gel medium or something doesn't. So, just play around with it. This is not, these are not precious by any means. So whatever you feel like you want to glue down, and you want to use it because you have it, then use it. Heck, glue's glue in my opinion. So, again, I'm just gluing all this stuff down. I am using some gel matte medium for some of that, like that tissue paper there, just because it is lighter weight, and I would tear it if I tried to use that yucky glue stick that had the little crusty bits around it. So I hope this gives you guys something that you and the family can do. I hope y'all have been having a good week since the last time we've chatted. I have been trying to clean this studio up. Heavens to Betsy, it just, I tell you what, every time I clean it up a little bit, y'all, I just mess it all back up. So today is Sunday when I'm doing this voiceover, and I was in my studio today, and I looked around, and it's already messed up. How does that happen so quick? Like, I feel like it takes a while to put everything back into its place, and then all of a sudden, just one 5, 10, 15-minute play session, and it's all to hell in a handbasket. I don't know. If y'all figure out the formula to figuring out why things get so messy, I really need to come up with and be one of those great people who put all the things away whenever I get through. But that's just games, guys. I'm a grown woman, and I'm way too old to be changing at this point. So I'm just joking myself if I believe that. So I'm glad I am laying down my last little giblets here, and I'm going to dry this really well. And then I want to actually, I think I'm going to go, I hope it's on this video, but I am going to go over it with a little bit of gesso and a palette knife just to kind of bring it all together. And at that point, guys, the sky is the limit. You can take and make this anything you want to. It's easy peasy. Again, something you, the kids, whoever's at your house right now, maybe you and your husband want to have a little paint party. You can just collage all the little giblets you can possibly have in your studio and just glue them down. I can't wait to play and explore a little bit more with this, because I do want to do this whole big paper, and then I'm just going to kind of see what happens. It could be journal covers. It could just be collage fodder whenever I want to put in I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen, but I think it's going to be cool. And now I have it all off of my desk and all onto a substrate, so I can do whatever I want to do. So, again, you want to make sure that you dry this good if you are going to go on to the next layer. I'm going to take a tub of gesso and a palette knife with just a little bit of gesso on. And I'm just going to scrape it across the area. What this is going to do is it's going to kind of bring it all together and make a little bit more of a cohesive background. And it also kind of gives you tooth for your next layers. So guys, thanks so much for hanging out with me. I hope you have an amazing week. Make sure you click that subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up and a comment. I hope this simple, quick way to get those paper giblets off of your desk and onto a work surface brings you joy this week. And don't forget, follow me on Instagram so you can show me what you're doing out there, because I want to see. And until next time, toodaloo.